Jeff Bache here, and thank you for checking out one of my videos about the Gym Leader Challenge format. If you're interested in getting into the format, there's a couple things you'll need to know. First, Gym Leader Challenge is a monotype format, which means you have to pick one Pokemon type and build your deck around it. It's a singleton format, meaning that you can't play more than one card of the same name in your 60-card deck. Lastly, no rules box Pokemon are allowed, so you can't play any EX, V, V-Star, Radiant Pokemon, or the like. Gym Leader Challenge is definitely my favorite way to play the Pokemon TCG. If you're enjoying the content, I would appreciate it if you could take a second and like and subscribe to the channel. Every little bit goes a long way in helping the channel grow. Thank you and enjoy.
Back to Temporal Forces. There's one card that I think we're going to see play in every single deck, or at least close to every single deck. That's Buddy Poffin. I'm super excited about this card. I think it's going to make a lot of decks 100% better. Buddy Poffin, search for 2 basic with 70 HP or less and pop them on the bench. Just double Nest Ball, right? Like, so good. Obviously, it's not going to get you Guzz Lords. It's not going to see play probably in the Hitmonbros deck just because it's 90, 90, 100 for the 3 combo pieces there. So I think that's maybe like one of the decks that won't want it. Maybe big basic decks like Water.
Decks that play Nest Ball but don't play Ball Guy probably want it.
Oh yeah, your Lawsome deck was one of the first decks I thought to, like getting Comfy and one of your other pieces.
Yeah, you're definitely just dropping Nest Ball and playing.
Would you play both?
No, because you need to be able to Marshadow. You need to be able to Mewtwo.
Okay.
And both of those have to be played from your hand.
So Nest Ball is kind of getting you to the bench, doesn't really cut it.
Yeah, Nest Ball's often a bad ball in that deck. So Buddy Poffin is, and you can just get one, right?
It's up to 2. Yeah.
So, yeah.
So Buddy Poffin, I'm gonna see it play a lot of decks. I tried to order a couple Japanese copies. They're like $7 a pop.
Never pre-order. What I've learned is never pre-order Japanese cards because.
Well, you got to do it for the content. We're here for the content.
Or, and we have these right now, right?
Well, we printed these. Yes, so get yourself a printer. If you're looking to be one of the only 3 people streaming GLC, get a printer. You'll be good.
But in a month, once the Americans have their English copies,
Buddy Poffin for days.
Yeah, they'll be cheap.
Yeah. Well, they're going to see a lot of play in Standard too. So, basically, Battle VIP Pass is going adios, and we're going to say hello to Buddy Poffins. Hey, thanks guys for all the follows. Appreciate it. We're getting a lot of support out there today. Well, back to Temporal Forces cards. In your deck today, we're trying out a card. I'm not sure how good it's going to be, but you're playing BrambleGRASS. But BrambleGRASS here, Ghost Grass type in the game. I think one of the few that actually has that typing. So it's got an interesting ability. Basically, it gets 50 more HP for each prize that your opponent has taken. So your opponent's taken 5 prizes. It gets 250 HP. It's sitting there with 350, looking pretty nice. And then its attack isn't bad. It's not great,
but it's not good.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not bad. It's like similar. Like, it's better than Kricketune. Let's be honest. It's better than Krickatune's attack. It's certainly not better than Krickatune's ability, which is kind of the slot that we put it today in basic Rillasaur with. But BrambleGRASS, basically 3 energy, 1 grass, 2 colorless. You flip a coin for each energy attached, and you do 80 damage times the amount of heads. Now, Center does this pretty well with both Rillaboom and Venusaur, because if you attach 2 energy, you've got 4 attached, and that gives you 4 coin flips. And if you hit that 50-50 odds, you're still doing 160, which is a very reasonable number with that chance of getting up to 320. That's kind of what we got going on your deck today. And then on my side, we're playing Poison Dark, which hasn't gotten a lot of stuff in the past, a lot of new cards in the past, but it's gotten a new stadium. I don't know what it's going to end up being called in the English version, currently called Dangerous Jungle. So, basically it's the same thing as Verbank, which is you just add 2 extra damage counters for poison, but you don't do it to dark Pokemon. So it's not great in the mirror, but you always have Verbank to fall back on. So a little bit of redundancy there. And of course, you also have the Toxicroak that does the same thing. Cool. I'm going to show you the good old Bache mulligan. Hey, grass mulligan too. Aromatic energy is a big deal too, but you're not playing it because grass can't afford to play it. All right, can we start the game? No. Oh wait, that is a basic. This is a bad hand, but that's a basic.
You get 1 mole.
All right, let's get going. Game 1. Off to the races. Starting Croagunk over here. Teddy's got Rosalia in the active and Groki on the bench. Ooh, that's the wrong ball for that.
The right ball.
I know, is your pricing terrible?
Not good. I wouldn't say that it's good.
Yeah. Yeah, we started implementing kind of the same thing that Z-Man does. Just when you play a ball to go search your deck, it just makes so much more sense to just look at your prizes first. Save some time on the stream. Obviously, not ideal in a world of competitive Pokemon. Another card that I'm trying out in my deck is Atticus, which Atticus is shuffle your hand into your deck and draw 7, but on the condition that your opponent's Pokemon is poisoned. So it's kind of like better research where you don't have to discard.
Coming at you, man.
Oh.
And yep.
All right. We will draw. All right. So let's do the same thing here. We are going to Ultra Ball away. I think we're actually going to Ultra Ball away Timer Ball and an Energy. And we'll do the quick prize check here. Oh, that's the biggest bummer. Our game plan was get this Coughing into the active and evolve it, and now we can't.
Yay!
So let's go Ultra Ball here. All right, let's grab this Seviper then. I think we want to get Poisoning ASAP here. So we're going to drop a Verbank, which puts 2 more damage counters. And then we're going to put an Energy on Seviper. We also have Hypnotoxic Laser, but we're going to be poisoning this turn, so we can save it for later on a turn when we can't use it. And then we're going to Escape Rope here, because we'd love to get this Seviper into the active. And also kind of bum Teddy out for attaching energy to this Rosalia, which he can no longer discard. All right, and then we'll Titanize. All right, well, we found Nest Ball, which is great, because now we can get our draw engine going as well. So there's Purloin. I'd love to have seen Buddy Poffin in any of these kind of openers. All right, Spit Poison. You are poisoned, and it goes up to 3.
No!
Ooh, use that poison counter, too. I told you need it. All right, all you after that. One of the cool things about Poison, too, is that if Teddy's Pokemon get knocked out, he can't use, like, a Raihan. Because it isn't knocked out during turn, it's knocked out during... Check out. Oh, Heal Blower right off the bat. That's why we're playing 2 of them, though.
Ultra Ball. Those 2.
It's got to be Roserade, right? Yeah, the Arboliva is bad if you're not playing Meganium. So in Meganium, it basically works the same way as a Stage 1 because you're just playing the basic in the Stage 1. But the Whimsicott, for people who don't know, the new one from Temporal Forces, when you evolve it, it heals, but you have to discard all energy. So I think it's similar to Max Potion. It's Max Potion on a stick. Getting Ball Guy here. You might get a draw support.
Hard out there, man.
It's hard out there. Ball Guy grabbing his swing Heavy Ball, Level Ball, and Net Ball. Pricing must be terrible.
Get bad.
Alright, Bulbasaur. Now you need to get this Groki out of the active. I'm wondering, is the Net Ball for the energy to retreat? Yep. Good.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get going this game though.
If we had Coughing into Glaring Wheezing, I don't think you wouldn't even be able to Roserade last turn, so I think we would have won pretty early on in this game, especially with the way that your prizings were. It just looks a good way to get that energy transferred too from the Rosalia. Grass has a lot of unique plays. People think of it as being pretty straightforward. I've been kind of bored with it at times, but it's got some cool things with like Shiny Genesect and the like.
Yep.
All right, let's draw. All right, we're gonna bench Zorua. We're gonna bench Guzzlord. I want to save this hiding energy. I think the answer is yes. And then we're gonna Chorus for each. No way your deck plays any sort of bench issue for us, like Avery or Parallel City. So I'm gonna bench Hisuian Quillfish here. Have another.
How do you know what's in my deck?
We know.
How do you know?
And then we're gonna spit poison here or poison, and then check out. He'll just take 10. This is where you just go Evolution Incense, be a seeker for a ball guy.
Sorry, I don't know.
Okay. Good. We would have loved a fresh 6 as well.
Artisan.
I feel like he has free retreat.
Part of my plan.
Yeah. All right.
This Rosemary wants to die.
It does. All right. We got Toxicroak here. So we do get back to having 2 more damage counters. Let's Trainer's Mail. I'd love more looks at the stadium. And we got it. Whoop, whoop. So we will take the stadium here, which is in Japanese. But it basically does 2 more damage counters. So we're doing effectively 4 more.
Artisan real fast.
Oh,
Sorry.
Petty forgot to Artisan. No worries there. All right. So now I've got In and I've got Chorus. And Chorus is just draw 10.
No, I didn't forget.
Draw 9. So I think I will just
Chorus for a million.
Chorus for 9 here. Shout out to Weeder for talking me into playing Chorus. He was like, your hands are going to be so big. Yeah. Chorus.
His hands are.
Chorus for 9. All right. Double colorless onto Guzzlord. We'll go ahead and start powering him up. And then we're going to spit poison. Again, 2, 2, and 1. So 5 every turn. No! We're doing it. The Viper, okay. What does Teddy do? He's staring at his cards real sadly.
We're going to Tate and Liza.
Alright, shuffle draw 5.
Pretty good.
Hey, this is where grass has kind of been for me recently. It's like you have all this Pokemon search, which you have been unable to set up just because Grottle's been prized. You haven't hit your other stadium, Turf Field, which is the real star of the stadium show. And then it's just draw card. Oh, does he got something? Does he got something? Energy on Bulbasaur.
Okay. Go!
All right. Roserade dies here on the...
Oh, no.
Detach retreat in your mind, or does it matter?
I guess a sacrifice. I think I do want him dead.
Okay. And we'll take a prize off of that. All right, draw for turn. All right, let's Pokegear 3.0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Guzma any good here? No, but I think Guzma is the best take. So we will take Guzma here. Before we play it, let's see what else we have in our deck. I don't even know if there's another supporter I really want to play, but we will play Ball Guy. We've used Ultra Ball and we used Timer Ball, so we can't get any evolutions. And our only ball in the deck is Quick Ball. We'll grab it, even though it's not great. Then I think we just keep rocking Seviper's attack. Is there a chance? There might be a chance for a cheeky knockout, actually. Because we can Hypnotoxic Laser, which is going to poison it.
The hell's that?
And then if I flip heads, it's asleep. So it's asleep and it's poisoned. And then we have the Twin Energy here. So now Venoshock does 60 plus 120 more if it's poisoned. So we get to take the KO here. So good. Good.
Yeah.
Wow. Did not think that this game would go this way without coughing or wheezing.
I did.
They're like, I
Once I saw my prizes, I knew.
Hey, don't worry, you get a second game.
Gladion.
Getting Grottle. He's getting the Grottle. Do you get the Grottle or do you get the Rillaboom, which I assume also has to be. This is where things get a little scary because Torterra has 190. Rillaboom has like 170.
And we get to use Rillaboom, or get to use Grottle to get Rillaboom.
Okay.
What fight right now?
How are you fighting? I guess you could put 2 on him and do 50.
It feels really bad.
It does feel bad, but you know what? More power to you.
Yep.
All right, 50 to the Viper here, and we'll draw. Let's Pierce, which lets us look for an energy card and a Pokemon. So I am just going to grab, I think, a basic Dark here. Then I will also grab Leopard. Let's throw energy on Guzzlord. We're setting that up. We're going to discard Gloria to Leopard, and we'll draw 2 cards. Let's play the Evolution Infants. In our deck a bit, we'll grab the Overquill, who attacks for free and does poison damage. I don't want any boss up shenanigans, so I am just going to go ahead and drop Luxury Escape into my Guzzlord. And then we are going to, I guess, Spit Poison, force you to get that out of the active. Yeah, it's going to do 1, 3, 5.
Wow.
Yeah, it was close to the 60, so we had the choice between attacking for 60 or poisoning. Poisoning was good. What's up, David? We got 4 to 6 on prizes. Do this to help. Well, Teddy has had bad prizing all game. Just got around to attacking.
David, come pick me up so I can go home.
That's where Teddy's at with this. But Temporal Forces, Teddy. Temporal Forces. Think of how great these cards are. People at home want to know how good Bramble and BrambleGRASS is. My understanding is surprised.
Fine.
Right now it would have 200 HP.
That's true.
Alright, Teddy loses on stream and then goes on to just crush me when we play at Beers and Badges. One of my favorite parts.
Is it your favorite part? Is it?
Uh-oh.
It's not how it's supposed to work. Hammer in!
Alright.
We don't care about the consequences.
Survivor's down.
And I'm going to take 3 more?
Yeah. So that means he's in Guzzlord range now. So he's up to what, 80?
Guzz me, buddy.
And we have the Raihan here. So.
Give me the deep Guzz.
So we'll Raihan.
Oh, that's the
Energy onto Guzzlord. We will go and find a card. Trying to get the Zoroark, I think. Yeah, up to 100 actually. Yep. It's not gonna matter, but it is up to 100.
But it is.
Yeah. Again, it's not gonna matter too much.
Do it to me.
We're going to discard Hisuian Heavy Ball to Leopard here. We'll draw 2. Keep getting our hands bigger and bigger. And then we'll Red Banquet. Take 2 prizes.
Oh.
Right. Hey, we got the coughing finally.
Right.
Ooh. You just giving me the Bulbasaur? You ready for it to end? We had the Guzma anyway, so it was like Guzma. Yeah. Gotta make you play it out. Nah, well, Red Banquet. 2 prizes in the win.
Alright, guys, you heard it here first. Grass is off. We'll get rid of your grass decks.